Hello, and welcome to me doing a voiceover because I messed up the introduction to this video while I was there. The audio was messed up. On the bus we had a quick intro, it wasn't good, so voiceover it is. It was the third day and we were exhausted, at least from all the walking, so we figured let's take a bus tour around a part of the city because Tokyo is huge and we couldn't do the entire city. There were 3 options that we could find, or there were more options, but this company had 3 lines. And this one will take us to Daiba, which is sort of an island area. And you get to go along with us. I will mostly just give you some music while you enjoy the view. Not view shown here is that the bus is an open bus and the weather was kinda messy, so we were wearing beautiful plastic ponchos, which we were required to put on to get onto the bus. So that was kind of entertaining and fun. The bus also had a voiceover, which you could access via microphone. I did record a little bit of that, where I did it. So when that shows up, you will be able to hear that as well. For now, enjoy the bus ride.
This area is the government office district of Kasumigaseki. It is the heart of the Japanese government, where ministries such as the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Ministry of Finance are located. We've now come to the Toranomon intersection. In the Edo period, the Edo Castle moat flowed on the left and right, and there was a gate here called the Toranomon Gate. Tora means tiger in Japanese, and this gate was the only one among the gates of Edo Castle to be named after an animal. There are various stories of the origin of the name. One states that the name derived from Biako, or the white tiger, guardian of the West, according to Shi Jin Shi So, a Chinese precept that stated that the 4 seasons and 4 directions were controlled by 4 gods. While another states that, because the gate was too small for cages containing tigers from Korea in those days to pass through, it was rebuilt to match the size of the cages.
Here's a thing we noticed in Japan, which is people whose job it is to stand around and make sure nothing happens. You see the construction worker standing here, making sure that no one will enter the construction area, or alternatively make sure that if someone is leaving the construction area, they will have room to do so. So we just had the hop on, hop off tour. We didn't decide to do any hopping on or hopping off because
Well, we hopped on, but we didn't hop off.
yeah, it was fine. What do we think about the tour?
It was pretty cool. It was an area where you don't usually come. It was on the other side of the harbor.
Yeah, it was Daiba
yeah.
is the area.
Yeah,
we did have an option to look at a life-sized Gundam, but it would have meant getting off and being stuck on that island for a bit, and we were like,
The weather wasn't that great.
Yeah. So for now, we're actually going to split up. So Linda is going to look at some Art Deco fashion.
Yes.
Hopefully she'll take pictures and I can add them to the video. And I'm going to go guitar shopping because the shop should be open by now. And
Yes.
see if I can find anything interesting. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Let's try again if I can look at the very least look at guitars. I'm not guaranteeing that I'm buying anything, but I'm certainly going to look at them. As expected, this is almost entirely too much. These stores are tiny and they are packed wall to wall. I did one store was like, "Hey, would you like to try something?" But they didn't have anything that I found really interesting, and then I'm not going to try the guitar and then not buy it. That feels very impolite. What I did see, even at first glance, they were sort of clones of existing guitars in the 200 range. But even looking at them, they looked really good and amazing guitars. So really interesting to see what I find here. If I were a guitar channel, I would probably go kind of insane here, but I'm also noticing that, and I sort of knew this, like part of this is just looking at the guitars and being impressed by them, but for a large part, these are specialty stores, so they take really good care of the guitars, so they buy them up, make sure they're really well oriented. But it also means that the price point of most of these guitars is just pretty high. You don't get like bargains or anything in this street. I would have to go back to that hard off, which I might. I mean, I did see a guitar there that was interesting, but we'll see what I encounter here. Fernando's looks absolutely spicy and pretty affordable too. Ooh, what about this yellow Fernando's? Pretty fancy too. That Universe though. About $800. That's amazing. A lot of amazing guitars, but many of them too pricey or just not interesting enough. It's like, okay, most of them are actually just Korean or Indonesian made, so like it has different branding on it and they're really good, but they're not uniquely local, so oh well. I did buy a strap, which I'll show later. So I actually took a train quickly back to Akihabara because in the Hardhoff I actually saw a guitar that I found very interesting. Sadly, upon inspection and also the note that came with it, it was very cheap. It was like $120 for a guitar that is made in Japan and fairly rare. However, it was the neck is warped, so it was like, yeah, this is for the body only. It is not a usable guitar. That's basically what these fixes. In theory, a neck can be straightened out and it can be fixed, but I didn't really want to run the risk.
Your attention, please. And now I'm going to Ginza to look at the Godzilla statue.
Will soon arrive.
After that, I'll probably head back to the hotel.
For your safety, please stand behind.
Well, I found the Godzilla statue, and somehow I thought it would be bigger. I don't know. It feels like I'm missing something. It is not. It is not huge. Oh well. There it is. I'll see if I can make a better shot of it. Behold the disappointing Godzilla statue. It is so tiny.